This tutorial is about square roots. Now, a square root has one of two equal factors of a number. So a perfect square is when the equal factors are rational numbers. So what does this all mean? So for example, the square root of 36 is 6 because 6 times 6 is 36. 36 is a perfect square because it has two numbers multiplied together that are exactly the same that give you that number. If they put a negative sign out in front, that forces your answer to become negative. If they have a plus minus out front, that forces your answer to be plus minus. All right, so what if they ask you to find the square root of a fraction? You find the square root of the number on top and the square root of the number on the bottom. So the square root of 49 is 7. The square root of 121 is 11. So here is your answer. That's your square root. What if they throw in a decimal? We'll take a look at the number as if it were without a decimal, 169. All right, so this gives me an answer of 13. In order to have it done correctly with a decimal, I have to think about where to place that so I have two numbers behind it. So I'm going to put it right here, 1.3. So 1.3 is the square root of 1.69. Now, what if you have to approximate? This is kind of cool. First, you want to find two perfect squares closest to 8. So the first perfect square less than 8 is 4. This perfect square closest but above, larger than 8, is 9. Then you want to find the square root of those numbers. So take the square root, and I get 2, and I get 3. Now, 8 then, or the square root of 8, falls between 2 and 3. So we're going to go ahead and say it's going to be 2 point something because that'll fall between 2 and 3. How far are your original numbers here from, these numbers from the original? 4 is 4 away from 8. 9, oh wait, no, from there. 4 is 5 away from 9. Okay, so 4 from 8, 4 from 9. So we have 4/5. So I'm not going to put a decimal. I'm going to leave it at, get rid of that decimal. I'm going to leave it as a fraction, 4/5. Okay, double check it on your calculator. We're going to do the square root of 8. Change that to a decimal. Look at that, 2.8. And then it goes on. This is really close, 2.8. All right, let's try it with another number. See how this works, okay? So we have square root of 19. So first I need to find two perfect squares that are closest to 19. So the one that is less than, that's close, is 16. The one that is on the other side of 19 that's closest is 25. Two perfect squares. Now find the square root of each one of those. I get 4 and 5. And then, how far is 16 from 19? That'd be 3 spots, so there's my numerator. How far is 16 from 25? That's 9 spots. So my answer will be 4 and 3/9, or 4.3, repeating. Okay, let's see how close that is using a calculator here. We're going to say square root of 19. Change it into, look at that. It comes very, very, very close. All right. I hope that was fun for you.